Hello, first responders. It's Johanna with Holiday Planet with our shore excursions announcement and instructions for booking your own flights on our first responder cruise to Iceland and Norway in 2025. And I know you're all going to be very excited to hear that our private group shore excursions are out. These will be through Venture Ashore. This is the same link that I sent out last week for our London activities, but now it includes our shore excursion options, private for our group, in every port except 4. All the ports you look at that still just look blocked out like there are no options, please know that there will be options coming. Hi Rob, they're just not available yet. The Iceland tour operators are a little behind because it's been their busy season. Hi Debbie. And they're going to be getting those excursion offerings to us. They've said by the end of the month. I'm hoping it's not all the way until the end of October, but we shall see. That means that there are lots of ports that the excursions are available. So feel free to go back through that link with Venture Ashore and be reminded that the reason I've chosen Venture Ashore for this partnership on these excursions this year is because number one, they're giving us private group, hi Sarah, excursions just for us. And it's so nice to have that. When we're out on excursions and it's just our group, it feels so comfortable. You can leave your stuff on the bus, leave your stuff on the boat, whatever it is, and know that it's all trustworthy, solid people around you from our group. Plus, it's just fun to enjoy these excursions together. Also, I've worked with Venture Ashore here because they're giving us favorable pricing. On some of these tours, it's significantly less than Princess. Also, they do guarantee an automatic refund if we miss a port. And that means like if the ship can't make it into port, say due to weather. Also, they guarantee us back to the port on time at the end of the shore excursion, and that makes me feel comfortable to work with them as a third-party company. You do have choices though. You could book your shore excursions through Princess. That's through your cruise personalizer. Let us know if you need instructions how to get into that. They were sent out previously. And then you could also just explore on your own in these ports, especially the ones that are cities. Hi Ken. The small ports in Norway and Iceland, some of them are very remote, and in some cases there is not much to do there if you're just gonna leave yourself free time on your own. A couple of the little Norway ports, there's really nothing there. So look into that before you decide to book yourself stays on your own. If you like a private group shore excursion through Venture Ashore, you can go ahead and purchase it right through that link I've sent out. Spots are limited. Right now we have 110 people in our group, and most of these shore excursions can hold 40 people. So if you see something that you like, go ahead and reserve it while it's still available. Now, if you would like to request a flight and hotel package quote from me, there is a link that went out last week, and thank you to those of you who have already filled it out. Once you fill out that form, it reserves your place in the queue, and you will get a quote in the order that the requests were received. Some of those are going to go out when I get back from this week's cruise that I'm hosting down in the Southern Caribbean. Thank you very much to all of you for your patience if it takes you a little while to get those quotes, but they are going out in the order that the forms were received. And that is for flight and hotel packages. If you do not want a flight and hotel package, maybe you just want to book your own flights, and you can do that through Princess, through their program called Easy Air. So you log into your Princess Cruise Personalizer, the same place you'd look at your shore excursions, and you click on the button that says Easy Air, and you can book your own flights in there. There are some pluses and minuses to doing flights with Princess, and a couple of the pluses are that you can get some good prices. They do have discounted prices, and that's nice. It's also flexible air, so you can reserve flights today, and then if you find something else later down the road that you like better, you can cancel them at no penalty as long as you're booking a flight that says flexible. all the way up until final payment. And the third thing is that you don't have to pay for them until final payment. So you can put flights on hold for yourselves and know that you have those as a backup plan from now all the way until April, while you look at other options, shop for alternatives, and you know that you have those flights to fall back on if you end up deciding that's the best option for you. And those can be paid for in April along with your cruise final payment. If you're waiting for a flight and hotel quote from me, you might even want to put flights on hold through Princess, just so that you know you have something and you're not going to miss out on anything while you're waiting for me. I would completely understand if you want to do that. A couple of drawbacks of working, well, there's really just one main drawback of working with Princess for the flights. And that is if there's a last minute schedule change or a problem with a flight during travel, such as a cancellation or missed connection, it can sometimes be a little bit tricky that you didn't purchase the flights directly through the airline. It would be the same thing if you booked through a third-party website like Expedia, for example. Sometimes the airlines just don't want to help you and they want to refer you back to that third party and say, you know, Princess issued your ticket, so you need to talk to Princess. Sometimes Princess's service in those situations can be good, sometimes not good. So that's really the only drawback I've seen. I've had 100 clients travel with absolutely no problem with Princess Easy Air, and they've had a great experience. And then every now and then there's someone who has a poor experience, so I figure that it's worth mentioning. I also know that a lot of you want to book your own flights because you want to use points or miles, or maybe you have some credits from canceled flights, and that's just fine. I can't get involved with that. I can't help with those types of tickets with miles or points unless they're Delta Sky miles. But in all other cases, you'd have to book those on your own, but you can do that. You're welcome to book your own flights. Just make sure if you're coming in on embarkation day that you land at the Heathrow Airport or Gatwick by 11 a.m. Okay, you must arrive by 11 a.m. on July 17th. And if you're flying out on disembarkation day, you must depart Heathrow or Gatwick no earlier than 2 p.m. on disembarkation day, July 31st, and that will give Princess time to get you to the airport, because it's a long transfer. It's like an hour and a half to 2 hours transfer from Southampton up to the airport. So they want to make sure your flight doesn't leave too early, that they won't be able to get you there. Please let me know what questions you have in the comments below, and if you would like a flight and hotel package quote from me, I'd be glad to provide one. Just fill out that form and you'll be in the queue, and I'll get back to you on it soon. Thanks so much, everyone. Have a great day. Bye.